This verse, Pastor, is really about restriction. It's about restriction. Because the main job of a shepherd is to restrict the movement of the sheep. If the shepherd is doing his or her job, the sheep only move when the shepherd moves. When I move, you move. Just like that. When I move, you move. Just like that. When I move, you move. I'm sorry. I'm back. The shepherd restricts the movement of the sheep. Watch this. To protect the sheep. Sheep should not move without the blessing of the shepherd, because if you move without the blessing of the shepherd, then the movement could be fatal. If you move without the blessing of the shepherd, then that movement could be fatal because you have not gotten the shepherd's approval. See, in my house, I'm the shepherd. Little Jordan is, he's one now. And he's walking around the house and he thinks he's big man on campus. And he thinks that if he hits the right wham, that he can actually have everything he wants. But he's gotten to an age now, because he's walking and getting into things, that I've had to affirm what my voice means in the house. And although he's not of age where I can spank him or beat him, y'all do beat kids, right? Okay, beatings is what kept me out of jail, so you beat your kids, all right? You spare the rod, the Bible says you hate the child. Time out, that ain't gonna work for us. You gotta spank us, all right? But he's not of that age yet to where he can get knocked out. So what I said is, Jordan, no. Jordan, no. And I would give him a firm no. And those big old tears will well up in his eyes. And he get mad. But I'd be telling him no because he likes to play with cords that are connected to the wall. And then he likes to put them in his mouth and bite on them. And what he don't understand is that I'm not telling him no because I don't like him. I'm telling him no to restrict him because I want to protect him. And if I'm more concerned with being his friend instead of telling him no, then what I don't tell him could cost him his life. And at the end of the day, you ought to give God some praise for every time he told you no.